A very good morning to everyone. My name is Nilay Panchal. I'm from Tech Job Fair and High Tech Travel. I'm working as an HR manager and talent advocate. I have 4 years of experience into the HR domain that includes both manufacturing and IT industry. First of all, I like to thank each and everyone for sparing your valuable time and being here with us today. This is our second HR virtual meetup, and we are going to continue this meetup every month to share the knowledge with you all. And also, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all my leaders and colleagues who are generously helped us to make this event successful. Mr. Ashok Dudat, our company director, Ms. Bindu Kalwadia, our head of sales, Mr. Krina Danani, our product manager, and to our support team. Also to Ms. Harshita Bilimoria, who is our speaker of the day. We couldn't have done this without you.
Thank you.
So now I take a pleasure to Harshita Bilimoria to introduce herself. Yeah, Harshita, please.
Okay. Very good morning, Nilay, and to all of you. I am Harshita Billy Moria, Senior HR Executive from Rajodia Infotech. Uh, Talking about my education, I have done MBA from Metas Adventist College in HR and finance. Basically, I have gone with HR because I'm more of a people person, not with the calculation and all things. So I have gone with HR. And after completing MBA from there in 2019, I have joined one of the IT companies in Surat only. But due to some personal issues and reasons, I have quit the job. And after then, I have supported my family business for a while, for a few months. Then this COVID happened, and almost like you can say 8 to 9 months, I was just with my family business only. And after then, I have joined another IT company, which was providing work from home and situated in Ahmedabad, Vatsal Technosoft. I have worked there for almost 4 months as a HR manager only. I was recruiting, and the core HR tasks I was performing. Uh, but in that short period of time, I was handling almost a team of 15 people, other HRs as well, who were working on various parts and areas. So yeah, it was a good experience, but work from home is not for me. So as soon as I got the opportunity to work with Rajodia Infotech, I just got grabbed it. And yeah, since last April, like April 2021, I am with Rajodia Infotech, working as a senior HR executive. And during that tenure, HR thing is going on. Along with that, I am also product content writer. Like whatever the products and softwares we are making, the developers are creating, they will make me understand the things, and I write the content which is feasible for users, which is understandable for them, to how the product is working, how the things are going on. So I'm using that content thing as well with Rajodia Infotech. Along with that, I'm doing some graphic things as well. So yeah, this is what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing currently. And first of all, thank you so much, Neelai, for inviting me. Yeah, this is very great. This is one of my first this kind of a session. So yeah, I hope it goes well. I hope I'm able to deliver what you are asking me to, and what the people are requiring. Thank you so much.
Uh, Thanks, Harshita, for telling about your journey, story, and insights. And yeah, so like, what make you to come apart from HR into the content writer? Like, what makes you special?
Special as in, I like writing. uh,
Okay.
I like storytelling as well, but I'm still inexperienced in that. But for writing, I think it gives proper platform to express your thought while you write. So I have written a few quotes as well. As you can see on my LinkedIn profile, I have written a few quote. So it's like I'm good in that. So why not utilizing that skill to my company to may help them to grow, to help them to understand what is going on. Even I am part-time QA as well.
Okay.
I like I used to test the products, the modules they are developing and changing. So it's kind of, I'm really good with things. I like to know, give some extra with whatever I'm doing. So yeah, it's okay. If even if you're I'm somewhat, sometimes I was thinking that I should go with the developers, and they would teach me how to do some coding thing, but still I'm not into that. So yeah, it's okay. It's just like that.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to present you all about the Tech Job Fair. What is the Tech Job Fair is all about? So Tech Job Fair is a platform where we have created a bridge between the employer and employee where they can meet under one platform directly. So we in this we are helping our clients who are with us in terms of branding for better exposure in the market. Uh, TGF is originated from the Berlin in Germany in 2017. Earlier, we were conducting the job fair in a into physical fair, but after the COVID, we are into the virtual event. And after going virtual, we have got many good response into this. TGF organizes the worldwide physical and virtual tech job fair. As of now, we are conducting the job fair into the 14 countries, where we have 500 plus companies tie up with us. Also, we have 400 plus partners and 45K plus attendees into this. If I talk about our attendee statistics, we have 33% intermediate, 36% on the senior level, and 31% students and junior. And if I talk about female and male graph, then we have 36% female and 64% male with us. Coming to our recruitment and branding part for the tech industry, we have many top exhibitors with us like EY, Google, Zalando, Deloitte, NetApp, etc. So come and join us and create the last impression of your brand with TJF by doing the visibility across the globe. Also, we have award from we have got award from last two consecutive years in 2020 and 2021 by the German government. And recently we have done with two job fairs that is for the Vienna location and for the Canada location. And we are coming up with our third job fair that is for India location on 30th of June. So if you want to participate in our tech job fair for the India location, I'm sharing you the details with you where you can join us and can have a good amount of recruitment and have a good branding part of your company. Since 2017, we have started to build a startup and tech ecosystems worldwide, and with help of startups, corporate, media, community, university, and government partners. Hence, we want to establish the tech and startup ecosystem in the Surat city. So we have started every month this HR meetup to build the HR innovations and group and maintain the company culture same for each Surat company and help them for branding and recruiting. So today we are going to discuss our topic into the tech solution in HR industries. So the topics which we are going to cover is in terms of tech solutions in HR industries, in terms of hiring, employee onboarding, possessing skills to evaluate employer branding, employee training, employee turnover, compensation management, performance management, administration of employee benefits, expense management, HR data management, remote workforce management. So, if anyone interested to join our upcoming HR meetup, as we are going to organize this on every month as a guest speaker, who all wants to be our guest speakers and want to be the part of our high tech talent and tech job fair. So feel free to contact us. I'm sharing the details on the chat box where you can contact us if you want to be our guest speaker. And also, I'm sharing our upcoming tech job fair event link where you all can participate. And also to keep in touch with the industry expert and to know more like people experience in terms of building companies, finding good jobs, and how to do correct way branding, then feel free to join our YouTube channel also. So now let's start the panel discussion with Harshita about the topics which we are going to cover. So our first topic is hiring. So Harshita, as we can see that there is a lot of competition in tech industry into this scenario because there is a lot of demand in this sector. So Harshita, here my question is, how can we overcome the hiring challenges by using the tech in terms of tech solutions in HR industry? Yes, Harshita.
Okay, before going with hiring, I would like to share something regarding HR softwares. Like, why we are using that? Why is it needed? Because it helps an HR to overcome the hurdles they are going through with all the whole HR recruiting process, from uh, screening to exit interview, and in between recruitment interviews. If you're talking about performance management, employee engagement activity trainings, so these softwares can help to build up a good kind of a process, right? So HR this softwares help to ease up the work of an HR. Say for an example, if you are talking about hiring, so from these many people, from these many candidates, you have to hire a talent which is required for you according to your skills and the requirements and knowledge, right? As
Yes.
per the market currently, there are almost 630 HR apps which are useful for HRs. It depends on the working area. Some are customized, some are the only some features are given, and you have to work on that feature with that features only. So the apps are there to ease up our work, so that we could utilize that time in other valuable things as well. Like as you said, the HR is mediator between the management and employee, right? If say for an example, for a team of having 20 people, you are doing everything manually, that is okay, that is not time consuming. But as and when you are growing, you are having many people, many departments with you, you cannot handle everything manually. So that is where HR softwares are coming in that role, which will help us to arrange those data as well in very particular manner. So yeah, the uh, like you can say, from each and everything, payroll can also be managed, tracking can also be done, and some activities can also be conducted with the help of such softwares. So for going in hiring, if we are saying that hiring is currently a biggest challenge, as we all know, so many companies are coming every now and then, so with new technologies, new challenges, new people, new concepts. So to settle down with all these things, we have to update ourselves with the technology as well. They are not only the developers who are using the technology. Now is the day came that when HR is also the technology are also important for an HR to use, to bridge up everything. If we are saying for an example, hiring, it is like you have to hire a particular person with particular skills and knowledge, experience, their you can say the location. Softwares can help us very very easily and very nicely. So you can like hire a right candidate at right job at within a particular time frame as well. Okay, for hiring, we were using some traditional techniques, like giving advertisement in newspaper. Some we contact some agencies. We go for some internal hirings. That is okay, uh, but those all things are very time consuming. Sometimes very costly, and we don't know whether we will even after investing that time and money, we don't know are we going to get the particular candidate or not. So here the hiring is the ongoing process for everything, in every company, whether you can take an IT company, non IT company, banking sector, hiring is very continuous process. So using such softwares, you can say that they mm, you can use the term algorithm, right? The data is saved in that way that the candidate, we can filter the candidates very easily with the help of softwares only. So it will ease up the hiring process. Like we can also say many companies are having various departments with various people working. Some Many of the HRs, they are working in that department. So sometimes, if for an example, if I say that if you and I, we both are working in the same company, if I have approached to a candidate, and without knowing, you have also approached to that candidate. So what will happen? It is a waste of time for you, for me, for that candidate. If we are using the softwares, we can also ease up the process. If the like step by step process can be done. Ease up process as in, if I have connected with a particular candidate, then it will be noted in some data, our HR data, that yeah, Harshita has already connected with particular candidate, so Nilay we connect with another. So it will save time. It will save time for both the ends, like for candidate, for us as well. So manual thing won't happen, won't be helping with this. Only softwares can help with this. Along with that, using the softwares, you can schedule your posts as well. uh, as there are some softwares in market where you can only just keep your content ready, date and time to post, and it will get posted automatically. Along with that, there are some software which are giving email notification, automated email notification. This all things can only be happen with the help of softwares only, because you and I, we cannot take care of each and every part every now and then. It will get missed, it definitely will get missed. So software, so yes, the market is still low, it is still growing, but we have to catch up with everything, every step. We also, as an HR, we also have to go on with what is the trend in market. As I said, there are 630 applications which are working for HR. So select one which is good for you, which is great for you, and just opt for that. It will be very helpful for your whole organization. um, what I can say, it can save time, money. It can we can, as an HR, we can invest that time with some other things as well, because what I feel that HR is the person who know what is going on with the management, what is going on with the employees. So if we are doing everything with only manually without using such softwares, so it is time wasting for us, and we cannot give proper time and proper efforts to them. We cannot share our knowledge with them. Sometimes what happens is that we have to sit with management, sometimes we have to sit with the employees to get to know what is happening with that. That will only happen if your workload is reduced, so that you can participate in decision making as well. Some things, like some suggestions from HR, they are very good because they have to see for both the parts. So softwares can ease up the whole process, like from saving our time, from saving our money, from saving our efforts, and finding the best candidate which we are looking for. Yeah, so for hiring, I would say that softwares are really very helpful. You We have very good portals currently as well, so we are using that and we know, but still there are some limitations. But we can only go through that limitation while we are using that. You just cannot suggest everything that this is good, this is bad, without using anything. If you are using a particular thing, you must have the knowledge of pros and cons of that thing. So yeah, it's okay if a particular software is not helpful for you. If Then you can only get to know when you are using them. So start using such softwares. This will definitely help you. If one software is not helping, then go for another. There are solutions, there are problems, and there are solutions. You can find, definitely. Yes.
Yeah, definitely you're right, Harshita. Like we are dealing with the people, and yes, we need to deal with a lot of resources into this. So like manual work is like next to impossible in today's scenario. So
Yes.
yes, if I talk about in terms of hiring, yes, there are many portals now has been launched into the market. If I say like LinkedIn or Naukri.com and so on. So yes, like it has made our work very easy in terms of finding the right candidates. But yes, it is a continuous process of hiring. Like if we are not getting the candidates in the right manner, we need to keep on search to the right candidates until we don't get it. So yes,
Even some
yeah, please, you're saying something.
Yeah, even sometimes what we do that we have closed a particular position, but if we are having another candidate for that position, we can keep them on hold, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
with the help of software, we can sometimes it happens that when you call a candidate, they say, ma'am, we are having exams, we are having our semester will be finished after this many months. So you will not remember that after 5 months you have to contact the particular candidate. So what you will do is you just schedule a reminder that you have to call particular candidate if possible you attach the resume there and then. So it will be easy for you after 5 months to get to know the status of that candidate. If he is
Yes.
selected somewhere, if he has joined somewhere, that's okay, but at least you will get to know the status. What if he is like finding the job after 5 months and you are having requirements, so you can have that candidate, you have candidate have job. So it is win-win situation for both the parties. Also, there is if like using the softwares, you are entering the data, the information of all the candidates, everything. So a manual thing, if you are collecting resumes and everything, that is no security of keeping your data safe. Softwares can help you to keep that security. Only the admins who can access those particular portals or and things, they can only access those data which are secured. So it is also helpful for big companies as well, when they have to maintain a hell lot of data. So it will be easier, the process.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as I was saying, like there are many portals, and like the one of the best thing which I like into that is posting the jobs. So, like in that, we can mention each and everything in a very correct manner, like what exactly we are looking for in a
Yes,
position.
definitely.
So, like we are getting the accurate candidate accordingly to that only. So they are applying accordingly, and we can have a good resource from that.
Yes, the filtering will be very easy. Like
Yes,
if there are some cases where for a particular position only two candidates are required. But what if the position is that great that we are having 200 candidates, 200 resumes we are having. So before going through all this process, like manual process, what you can do is just use a software, filter some questions which are really required for that particular position, the skills, knowledge, experience, their location, their the extra activities. You can add everything, the customized question as well. So what will happen if a candidate is applying, they will just check on the required questions and give the answers. So if you are what there will happen, that if you are getting 200 resumes via post or anything, like I'm talking about traditional way, you are getting like that. But after using this software, maybe you will get only 10 candidates who are really suitable for that position. So there will not need for you to go through the all those 190 candidates who are not relevant for your job, who are not relevant for your requirement. So you now 10 resumes we can sort down. We can select two candidates from the 10 resume. We are not going we don't need to see this whole 200 candidates, the resumes. So
correct.
it will definitely, it is going to save time, as I said. And yeah, the candidate can also get to know some and from that the candidate can also get to know that what is required for the particular position, for that they can improve their skills as well. So this is good for that part as well, that we are lacking in that, we have to work on this as a fresher, as an experience.
Okay, so Harshita, there is one question from our viewer. Her name is Juhi Sirwani. So she is
Okay.
asking about like what kind of software we are talking about.
We are talking about HR softwares which are very useful for an HR to ease up their work, their whole process, where you can say from advertisement of job, from sourcing, from recruiting, say for an example, uh, employee engagement, the training, everything can be settled down. The software helps to give us mark, like process to process, that after one process coming another. So you have to stick to one process and then go to second one. Yeah, sometimes it happens that you have to miss second due to some particular reason, but you will get to know that yeah, the second process is still remaining, so you have to fulfill that. when you are doing all this is manually, we are all are working currently on a small scale basis. We don't have that much requirement of those many steps to follow. But I'm talking about the big companies where they are working internationally, having their branches in so many states. Now this is the time to for softwares that they can well maintain all the data and process. You can say for an example, if a compensation is being calculated, so there must be some slabs, some taxation, some benefits, everything can be mentioned within the software. So it will be great for greater good for both, like for employee, for the candidate as well. There are many many softwares currently in market for HR solutions.
I hope Juhi, we have answered your question, and also to our viewers, like in between, if you feel like to ask some question to us, we are happy to answer you. Yeah. So, moving on to our second topic is employee onboarding. So, employee onboarding possesses a major challenge into the as an HR profession. So, we have to ensure the smooth onboarding for the new hire. Usually, onboarding takes a weeks, if not then months. It
Hmm.
requires a lot of personal touch from the side of HR professional to provide the employee with all the relevant information, job clarity, applications, and legal fulfillment. So, Ashita, in terms of tech solution, so how can we cut short the things and can have the employee onboarding very smoothly and much faster? Yeah, Ashita.
Yeah, as you said, onboarding is very tough procedure. It seems easy, but it is not, because it is the state when an employee is coming from one background and joining another background. So it is the job of an HR to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel that they are welcomed and valued. They have joined the organization, so it is great for both the parties. So as an HR, we have to well maintain all this scenario. Talking about when we are hiring candidate physically, like from Surat office to Surat office, so it will be okay. You can you can grab that candidate, you can sit with him or her in your office, you can share the knowledge, you can have a small talk session, you can introduce them with the other team members, so they can feel comfortable. Now if we are talking about remote working, like the remote working culture is going on after COVID. So in remote working, as an HR, we have to make sure that everything goes very smoothly. Using such softwares, like they as I said, this provide a particular step by step process. So when you come on onboarding process, some particular policies are given, rules are given, some form filling is given. So there is no need for if a candidate is from Pune coming for working for the Surat's company, so there is no need for a Pune's candidate to come to Surat and fulfill all these requirements and then go back to Pune and work from home. So everything can be managed on softwares, like from collecting their banking information, their previous information. If they are good with particular things, connecting with that as well is easy. So using such softwares, it makes the whole process seems so smooth. Like yeah, you can also share, again you can also share what is required for the candidate to fulfill their role. Like you can also have job description as well. You can also mention who will be their superior, who will be their subordinate, to whom he has to report, to from whom he has to take report. who is the management, what they are doing, what they are working, what is their role. Sometimes on onboarding also you have to make them feel understandable that we are working on this particular area with this particular technology on this particular software. So it can be very easily done for a remote candidate to through the software to understand everything. Like if we are currently what connecting through the software only. It is and not only you and me, there are so many people who have joined this discussion. They are also watching us, they are also joining us. So it is what the ease up of the technology, the helpfulness of the technology. As in when like you are hiring a particular candidate, you have to welcome them in your organization. So for you can say, if a remote candidate has came into our organization, uh, we can keep a track what he or she is doing, how things are working. It might get a bit difficult in initially, because an HR also has to get to know all these things, that candidate as well. But the technology can definitely help with all these things. So onboarding will uh, you can say, with the help of softwares, a remote onboarding is very easy. If we are not doing that, if the particular conditions are not fulfilled, then what it will result, that there might be a lower rate of efficiency. Like if you are not given the proper description of, as I said, who is working under whom the particular candidate is reporting, if you are not given the proper information, then the candidate won't feel like what I'm doing, what should I do, what have to be done after one particular thing to another. This also leads to lower productivity. So overall everything gets decreased. So it is the job of an HR to well use this HR softwares, and to make sure that everything goes so smoothly, from the part of management, from the part of employee. So HR softwares can just, you can say that if we are conducting this session on phone call or on any audio device, it won't be this effective, rather than going with this video conferencing. So it is the users of HR software.
Okay. Yeah, Harshita, it's like
Hmm?
earlier we see like we are hiring the candidates, and at the time of joining, we are asking the candidates to bring all the relevant documents, like you
Yes.
can see the the work experience certificate, the education certificates, Aadhaar card, PAN card, and we
Hmm.
used to do the onboarding on there and there itself. So it
Yes.
was taking a lot of time consuming, and yes, apart from this, we need to do any many other things also, which is on our daily task.
Yes. Yes.
So if I talk about the software, so nowadays the software has make our life such an easy. Like once we get the confirmation from the candidate for the join with the joining date, so like I'm sharing my experience. So like with the help of the software, we used to fetch his data into the software, and the auto link gets shoot to his email ID. Like
Yes. Yes.
asked to upload all his relevant data or
Hmm.
the documents into that software, so that it's one kind of it makes our life one kind of an easy, so that at the time of onboarding we just need to explain the things to the candidate, like about his reporting manager, about his work,
Yes.
about his duties, and that's it, onboarding get finished. So earlier it was taking a week or 2 week, but nowadays it is taking like uh, within a week we can
Yes. Yes. Few
complete the
days.
onboarding process. Yeah, you can say 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah,
Another thing I want to share,
yeah,
if for taking talking about the policies, if you have particular policy with you, if I'm the HR, you are the candidate, you are the employee, you have joined, so it is, the nervousness will be there for candidates as well, for HR as well. How will the particular candidate will react, what will he or she will ask, like things will be there. And sometimes what happens, that if you are given them policy like a physical form and thing, they are just reading, they won't ask any questions
yeah. This
because
also I forgot to mention, like the policies and all. Also nowadays we can upload into the software, and it get highlighted to them within the software itself.
yes,
So like
yes,
they can easily go through it, and they can give their
that
initials
is
accordingly.
handy, that is handy for them.
Handy.
they
Yeah.
they can take time while reading that, they can understand the
Yes.
points.
Yeah.
What happens, if we are doing this face to face, they will like, oh my god, this is my question, should I ask or not?
Yeah.
So
So before
that,
joining, they everything's get clarify, and we can have a
yes,
smooth
yes,
onboarding.
yes, 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 yes,
Yeah.
yes. And the things they are having handy, they are on portals there, or we have, if we have already mentioned the policies, the points, all they have to do is just go to the portal, log in, and check those points which are required them for them to check. But in physical form, if you mention a particular thing in office as well, if this is not acceptable, this is like opposed to the policy we are having, we don't remember that. Where is our policy? It is at our place. We don't have the particular thing in our phone. So this will create like what to do. We are
So
in
by the
that
help of
area.
software, they have
Yes,
everything in their handy. It is in there
yes.
in the mobile. So like they don't have excuse. Also, like they have forgot to submit a
Exactly.
document. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like again, we have a question from the Juhi, like any specific name of the software of the HR tools. So
Yeah.
yeah, Harshita, do you have any?
Yes, yes, just give me a minute,
Yeah.
because there are so many using such softwares. They are, as I said, they are the softwares are according to your needs as well. You can use the what they are providing, you can customize them, you can uh, fully customize them, you can partially customize them. So currently, you can say, for an example, Zoho Recruit. It is very helpful for recruitment, pre-employment services. The Bamboo HR, which is
Yeah.
also there for pre-employment services. During employments, there are some software called Jibble. I have not used every software or gone through it, but yeah, as I said earlier, there are 630 different applications. You just have to filter out what is good for you. I cannot suggest which is good, which is bad, because what my need is maybe different from your need. What I am working on, which platform I am going through, which products and services we are providing to our customers, it is not like the same you are doing with yours. What policies we are following, you must be following different policies. So you can survey the market, you can check online as well. There are portals available, there are they are having some free services as well for a particular time frame. You can check their free services, and you can see if that is okay with you, you can purchase that.
Yeah, so Juhi, like, see, as Harshita has mentioned, there are many software in the market. It is just depends on our requirement, what we are looking for. So, like, accordingly, we can customize the things and we can use it. for our betterment and our smoothness work.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the next question is from Nikunj Kanani. Like at this time, any company is hiring an experienced student, so any fresher students has to go to fresher to get experience, and no one has to take freshers. Like I didn't get what the exact the question is. We're talking about the
Can you
companies.
please repeat? Can you please repeat?
Like at this time, any company is hiring an experienced student. So any fresher student has to go to the fresher and get experience, and no one has to take fresher.
No, many companies are. I feel that he is asking like companies are hiring experienced candidate only. Freshers are not given chance. No, this is not true. There are many companies which are hiring freshers, which are ready to train them, to give them time and efforts from their side. As far as experienced candidates are concerned, it is like difficult currently as per the market situation to find out experienced candidate with any technology, as far as I know, because it is like the market is having the shortage of candidates currently, but freshers are available and companies are really okay hiring freshers, because what sometimes happens is you have to train them. In case of freshers I'm talking, you have to train them according to your need, and they will tend to understand what is your need very easily, because they are not having any experience in previously, any policies they have followed, any particular work procedure they have followed, they don't have that. So they will easily catch up with what you are required, then that will ease up your work. Yeah, just you just have to give a particular months and time to them, some particular efforts to them, but they will definitely, freshers can do magic. I am hiring fresher, I know, like people are doing fantastic, they are doing equally if you are comparing an experienced candidate and a fresher. Yeah, so initially they will be lower, but as and when you will train, you will give them experience, you will give them projects, you will give them confidence that yeah, it's okay, if one thing will go wrong, that will be fine, but at least you will get to know how the things are working, and they are doing fantastic, I would say.
So, Nikunj, I would like to say, like today's date, like is a tech scenario. Okay, so like each and every would like to go with the tech solutions. Yes, freshers are not we cannot compare with the experienced one, but yes, they have some different thoughts in today's scenario. They would like to work in a very easy manner. So definitely they will think in the way of tech more into how we can cut short the things and make the easy in a very better way. So yes, freshers are welcome. We are not looking the experienced and the freshers in a very different way. We are looking into a very same manner, but the scenario is different. Yeah. Our next question is from Meet Savalia. Like he's asking some of the software names like UBS, Pajama HR, and Kika. Like he's
Hmm.
asking these are the softwares which is used in the HR tech solutions. Yes, these are the software's name which we are using. So in terms of pre-employment, in terms of payroll, in terms of
Hmm.
you can say employee engagement, in terms of what do you say appraisal, etc. Yeah.
Yes, yes, you can easily check the gap as well. Sometimes what happen, if you are having a like particular number of people in your team, you cannot check each and every one on time. So with the help of software, if for an example, if my salary is particular amount for a month, after a month or two, it is decreased, so you can easily understand the gap, you can get to know why you can get to know the reason that why it is happening. There might be some reason because of leave. If you are saying you are adding compensation in bonuses, performance appraisal, so you can also catch up with the thing that particular person is not good with performance, that's why its performance bonus is less. So the reason can also be known. This won't be possible with manual entries. The
Yeah.
calculation will be so hard. And again, another thing, I will cover this with the another topic we are having, compensation management. But if we are talking about calculating salary and everything for 20 people, you are using excel and spreadsheets, that's okay. But if we are talking about 80 people, it is very tedious work for an HR, and
Yes.
the calculation won't be correct. I give you like examples, I give you the my own experience as well. The calculation will be very tiring, and
Yes.
there definitely will be mistakes, and the employees will come, then ma'am, this is not suitable, this is not proper. So this is what, if you're using a software, this will ease up. You just have to confirm and send. That's okay. That's fine.
So our next topic is employer branding. Yes, it is the one of the tech challenges that many HR professionals are struggling with, and here the candidate doesn't know whom they are applying and what company does the candidate should go to the tab. If you don't know, definitely they will go to some other tech giant. Over to you. So yes, Harshita, what's your thought on this?
Okay, employer branding. What do
Yeah.
you mean by branding? First of all, it is how you present your business. It just sums up what you are working, what are your customers, what are your plans. The branding shows very precise picture of what you are going through, what you are working on. And why branding is needed is to attract the best candidates out of so many candidates. Like if a company has given or proven at a particular media a point that it is good on this particular job or thing, that will definitely attract the candidates. Like you can say that as I said earlier, there are so many companies coming in the market. Like in a month or two, you can find someone is opening a new company. So what they will do is they will come up with new culture. You can see fantastic ambience as well in the company. This creates a work culture. This also shows up what the mindset of that employer. So not just opening that and keeping that is not important, but you have to showcase to others that what we are doing, what is our culture, what we are working on, and this is what the branding is mean. And it is also not that once you have achieved a particular reach, once you have achieved you have gathered a particular number of people, experienced fresher candidates with you, so the branding is over. No, that is a big no. You have to work on a constant basis to keep the things in a proper way with your current employees, also to the potential employees who are coming in future. Like you have to develop a rapport that this company has done this and are doing this, and they are into very many things. You can say for an example, currently on LinkedIn you can see there are so many HRs who are making so nice reels. Like we enjoy that.
Yes.
I enjoy that. So I share with some other HRs as well. So some contents are same, like what you are making I'm also making, but this is what this is showing branding, that what we people are doing in our offices. You can say if we are having a pizza party, so you are taking a hell lot of photos, you are making them creating them in beautiful designs with a great and a great caption as well, great hashtags. This is what a branding is, that what you are doing in your organization. This helps to attract a new candidate. Like whether I'm going for interview to another company, for what I will do, I'll check the website, I'll check the media, that pages, what they are doing, how many people they are having, on what technologies they are working. If you have not displayed that, there is no need on. Even if you are working on very big scale, you have to show up that you are working on this. Some companies, they are very proud to show off what they are doing, and that is very great. That creates a magic within the current employees as well, the new employees as well. And also employer branding can also helpful for building a rapport within the customer. Some customers are also currently everyone is tech savvy, so they will definitely look after that. We really don't know from where do they get our email IDs, from our numbers, if even if we have not displayed on any social media, they get to know. So what is this? This is they'll ask one person to another, but that will only be happen when your company is known. They will
Yeah.
ask for references. You can say for employer branding, um, if a company is having any particular activity, doing some particular activity, that also helps to build the company's rapport, as well as it motivates the other companies and other HRs to do that as well. And how that will happen, that you have to show all these things with this softwares, with these portals. Only then everything will be so clear and transparent.
Yes, Ashita, like branding is one of the major part, especially if we see in terms of the startup companies. Yeah. So
Yes,
like we
yes,
are looking very dynamic talents or the candidates for our company. So yes, to make them awareness about our company, what we are going to do. Like yes, definitely they will see the future if they work with us.
ye-
Yeah. So yes, we need to create a special awareness to for the company, for the talent. If they join us, what benefits they are going to get, and
yes,
what is
definitely.
their future, because each and everyone is working for their future only. So yes, branding is one of the key part for the company to have over
Yes.
here. Yeah. So
It
moving on.
also,
Yeah, please.
I can also say that with the help of branding, the cost of hiring will also be less. As in, that you don't need to go on advertisement or go on the different portals, because currently portals are also, we need to pay to them,
Yes. Yes.
right? If
As you have meant. Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
please.
continue.
As I
Okay.
mentioned, on the social media platforms, HR are making the reels like of their company, like to make the awareness to the talents, like what the company is doing for them, right? So yes, it is one of the low cost thing in terms of branding part
Yes,
that
yes.
we can do. Yeah, with help of tech.
Yes, previously what we were doing on LinkedIn as well, if we want to hire some for a particular, no, different various positions we need to hire, we need to create a great caption. We need to choose the hashtags properly so that it will be reachable to the particular audience,
Yes,
right? Right now you can see people are showing that cards, dancing and
yes, yes,
walking
yes,
through.
yes,
this is
yes,
what
yes,
this is what shows the culture is. And this
yes,
can only be happen when your work culture is good, when the internal people are comfortable with each other. You
yeah.
cannot do with this with random person. This is only be happen when your work culture is good. So I was talking about the recruitment cost. If this company is good, if my company is good, if I'm working as a developer, my company is good, working and progressing greatly, so I will definitely suggest it to someone else who is going to need job. I'll definitely suggest. All you have to do is just go to your HR, ask there whether we are having requirement for the particular position or not. If yes, then you just share the resume. Then this ease up the whole HR task as well. HR do not have to go to the particular portals, go on with the job description, and then go and match the skills and everything.
Yeah.
It will ease up.
Yeah, so like through this, we can also can get the talents very easily. Like they if we post something, they easily reach to us. They share their CV easily, and we can easily contact to them. So like it makes our finding or searching job very easy with the help
Definitely.
of branding part also. Yeah. So moving to our next topic, that is employee training. So employee training and
Yes.
development is never the ending process. I can say that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but it becomes a challenge to manage hectic employee schedules also, and
Yes.
high
Yes.
cost and different learning habits of the employees. So yes, Harshita, like yes, in the terms of tech solutions, if we talk about, then
Hmm.
how can we overcome into this also? Yeah, Harshita.
Okay, as you said, training is an ongoing process, whether it is for existing, for new. Like if you are
Yeah.
changing something, that this is needed to be exercised by both the parties.
Yes.
Even sometimes management also need to get some training. If we are talking in terms of tech solution and remote working, uh, we have people all around the globe, or from various area. So training will help to uh, you know if I'm from Surat and you are from Pune, so both training will be good, equal. If I want some customized training, like on a particular thing I am lacking of, so that will also be can be happen with the help of software, that you just need to keep that updated, that I am facing such problem in particular thing. So what that will happen, that will store your data, and then they can work on that particular thing, you can work on that particular thing together as a team. So
Yes.
on as you are saying, currently digital training are very much in demand after the COVID and remote working. So it what it will say that it will be given on your demanded time as well.
Yes.
Initially what it was happening on traditional way, the company will give a particular time, a particular batch to candidates, you have to come on this time at this place, and then we will go on with the things. But with the help of softwares, now you can settle the time which is convenient for both the parties,
Yes.
right? And training can be go on very smoothly. It will be less time consuming, like to the point, and you can connect with that particular person after a while as well. Like if you are having some doubts, some queries, you can connect with that person after a while, and that is handy. As we said, you can access the particular portal from your laptop as well, from your phone as well.
Yes.
So it is very the technology has eased up all the process so nicely, so that you also, the management also feel comfortable, and the candidate also feel comfortable.
Yes.
And along with that, we can say before training, that there are some sessions, during training, after training there are some feedback sessions which will be there, that whether a particular person can understand the process or not. But if you are going manually, the feedback will take time. It will get solved, if the queries are there, they will get solved, but they will take time.
Yes.
If I'm talking about me, if you're giving training me, if you are training me, I'm talking about, I'm stopping at particular thing, I'm not getting how to use this software, of how to use this module, you will just screen share me, you will anydesk me, this is what, this is a software which we are using, and these are to ease up our whole process. The feedback is very quick, the solution is very quick, which will ultimately make the candidate feel that yeah, I am valued, I am important for this organization, they have hired me, they are working with me. I am important. So this will give us a overall repo as well. You can connect from anywhere, anytime. You are
Yes.
sitting at your office, I am sitting at my place. People are some people are going have joined us through laptop, through phones. This is what a technology is
Technology.
giving. So technologies are, yeah, they are sometimes, um, we have to learn them. You just won't be able to understand everything from the very beginning. You have to jump into that. You have to learn. Sometimes what happen, a developer is not getting what is wrong, but a end user is getting this should be required. If you are talking about any HR software, yeah, like UBS, they are providing customized solution as well. As an HR, I am needing a particular thing. As an HR, you are needing a particular thing for our organization. So they are there to help us to ease up the whole process. So yeah, so training can also be done so easily with the help of HR softwares. And it can
Uh,
cost the cost as well.
yes. Yes, Harshita, like I would love to, give one example or my experience on this in terms of training and development part. Like we all have come along in 2019, like 2020. The name is COVID-19, right? So like we all have, faced a lot of challenges. Like many of the companies has been, closed down due to this. So I share you one example, like when this scenario we have come up with. So like what to do now. So we have started to give training to our new joiners, our existing employees. So yes, every morning, like we have send our schedule of training schedule to each and every employees, each and every like department wise, and we have set up the trainers also, the experienced one. So every morning, like we start from 10 o'clock. It's a virtual one, right?
Yes,
So people attend the training. They have a good knowledge sharing session in that. Like we have never come up with this thing. Like yes, COVID-19 is there, Corona is there, but yes, we have never stopped learning through this tech.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So in terms of
Even we
technology, yeah, please.
even after that we have found another ways to how to overcome that. So that is, yeah, the thing happened, that is not good, but it is positive. Positive way you can say that we had problems, and now we are having solutions, and we are working on
Yes.
that, and we are ready for such situation if coming in future.
Yeah, yeah. It depends on us how we take the things.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because everything has the negative impact and the positive impact also. It depends on how. It depends on you, like
Yes,
how you take the
how
things.
we
You want to take it in a positive or negative. Yes, COVID is
hmm,
there. It's a negative
yes,
impact for all of us, right?
yes,
But
yes.
from that situation, how we are taking the things in positive manner,
Hmm.
that you know depends on the scenario, what we
Yes.
are into. Yeah, yeah. So Harshita, moving to our next topic is employee turnover. So here the retaining employee and reducing the employee turnover is a big challenge faced by our HR
Yes.
department. Yeah. So as new employee acquisition usually costs more than the employee retention.
Hmm.
I think so. You agree with this thing? So yes, again, like how we can come over these things in terms of using our tech solutions. Yeah. Harshita.
Okay. If we are talking about turnover, uh, as per current market situation, we know many new companies are coming. So they will definitely do tricks to attract the candidates which they are requiring. And if we are having that particular candidate, we have to maintain the rapport within them as well, that they won't leave our organization. So, as I said earlier, employer branding, that also helps to keep the turnover rate lower, because if the employee is satisfied with what we are doing, what we are giving to them, they won't be going to another organization, first of all. So here comes the employer branding part as well. As well as, while you are hiring, you create such an rapport, the whole process like onboarding, you are particularly going on with the engagement activities, the performance management thing. If you are going on with this things, the turnover rate will be less. There will be people, if people have to are willing to go, they will go. You won't be able to stop them, but at least you can prevent them. They when they will leave the organization, when they are not feeling that they are being valued, they are poorly paid, they
Yes.
are you have given uh, during hiring, you have said that you will be working on particular technology, but after a certain time you will give them another, that
Yes.
we are not having work on this, you have to work with this technology only. In this case, you cannot hold that candidate, they will go definitely. And some compensation thing you can also mention, that they are not properly paid, as well as just payment structure is not proper. If you are counting pf, some taxes, some allowances you are giving, they should be proper. So everything comes around the software only. If we are using the software, everything can be well maintained, everything can go from one particular thing to another, which will be usable for management as well, for employee as well. Taking for an example, if we are talking about performance management, the performance is transparent. Using the software, you can easily say, if say for an example, you are giving stars to the employees for a particular month, you are giving stars. So they are also and you are along with that, you are giving some explanation that after from 5 you have given them 3 stars. Why? So they have the idea that I am lacking in this. They can also measure that performance. You cannot just say after 2 months that you have done this thing before 2 months, so we are not increasing, you are not giving you any appraisal. You cannot say that, that is wrong from the management's part, right? So with the help of such softwares, everything is transparent. So employees are also getting to know whether I am right or whether the management is right, where I am lacking, where the management is lacking. Also with the help of feedback thing, constant and quick feedback will be there. So it will create another reputation of the company in the in mind of employee, that the company is listening to me. What I am here is, I am important for them. Even if I am working a little less, I am important. No doubt I am having particular problems, I am being heard by them. And we have to if all these things are going smooth, every the employee turnover will be less. I assure you. And how this will happen, if we are using such softwares which will ease up the HR's work, which will give a transparency for both the parts. This is where the software come, and this is the usefulness to reduce the employee turnover rate.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Harshita. Like, employee turnover is one of the key responsibility of the HR because,
Hmm.
yes, it is directly, relate to the cost of the company. If we hiring someone, we need to make sure that the talent is the accurate one. He will be with us for a long term. And yes, we also at the same time we need to make sure that if he is working with us, he should be feel comfortable firstly, and whatever the and we should be like feel like environment friendly with us,
Yes, yes.
right? We need to maintain that decor. in our organization, then only like the things will be in our favor only.
Yes.
And yes, if we talk about the fresher one, yes, definitely it will going to cost us. Like if they are coming and working with us, and yes, definitely we need to train them. Is
Hmm.
also the major constraint of the cost which we need to bear. But yes, as I mentioned, that we need to maintain such decor in an environment friendly, that whoever is working with us, we need to make sure that they should be remain with us at least like for a long term. Then only the
Yes.
we can control the things in our manner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mentioning the long term,
yeah,
uh, here, like now current situation and scenario, long term is changed for
yes,
everyone. Like traditionally, it was like people were serving an organization for a period of 5 to 10 years, right? They are eligible for gratuity amount, the PF amount, and every other benefits the companies are providing. During current scenario, the definition of long term is also changed. If a
yes.
person is working for 2 years or 2.5 year, 3 year, it is a long term period for them. For a candidate, it is a long
It's a
term
long
period.
term period. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, but during this 3 years of tenure, it is very important for the management, for the HR, to keep that employee happy, because they are the one who is going to you know show themselves as a part of us. If definitely, if a fresher is coming, if a newcomer is coming, you will introduce everyone. They will say that I am working with this organization since last 2.5 years, so they will admire you. So
Yeah,
you have
it's
to
yeah. Please go on.
maintain that rapport within the organization, that people feel valued and welcome.
And yes, it's one kind of branding also we are doing through the talents. If
Yes.
if they feel good, they definitely they gonna tell us about our company, like what company they are working with, how they are
Hmm.
treating their employees, and what all things they are doing for their employees. Definitely, it's a one kind of a branding, and yes, people will attract for sure.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Yes. So our next topic is very interesting. That is compensation management. Uh, so yes, here the companies are struggling with their policy of payroll and compensation, and they
Hmm.
have a factor in all the aspects of compensation benefits like training, taxes, and other miscellaneous expense. And the HR professional has to maintain a complete record of salary, benefits, bonuses, and attachments of earnings. So as they have to cooperate with the departments also, like the cross-functional one.
Hmm.
So there are often problems arising regarding accurate and timely payments. So yes, Harshita, like what the thing we can overcome if we talk about tech.
Hmm. Compensation, you can say that it includes many things. According to the company's need, they are in a salary slip they are mentioning basic salary, allowances, some bonuses if they are providing. Everything is mentioned in this compensation, right?
Hmm.
So it is difficult for HR, for an HR, to get to know each and everything, to get things in particular manner. Like as I said, that for 20 people that is okay, we can do it. But for 80 and 100, you cannot just go on with manual procedure. You
Yes.
must need some particular software. Even though big companies, some of the companies, they what they do, they provide some compensation options as well. Like according to that option, a particular employee is given time to study that compensation option, what they can opt for. So this can only be done with the help of software. If we are talking about big MNCs, they are working globally. So the HR won't go to the particular person, each and everyone, what will be your compensation thing, what are you going to add up, what which compensation option you want to select. They'll just share it. They will the candidate will check with the required information, and they will select the particular option. This will enter in HR's data. Right. So, while calculating the salary, HR don't have to go on with everything. Like, what is the tax slab? What is they are asking for an allowance? What exactly is this? They'll just what will they will do the present days, working days, and salary amount if required. The particular field the HR has to fill, and yeah, the whole compensation will be there. There is no need to calculate each and everything. No need to take calculator, the using the spreadsheet, keeping that whole row and column properly, so that everything is great.
Yes.
Also, if for an example, if I am an employee, I want to know the salary, my salary and my compensation of previous months. So I can easily access this data. Even an
Yes.
HR can also, and
Yes.
that can also be shared to another HR. If if a person is changing the company, so it will be
In
easier
terms
for
of background
in
verification.
the, yes, background verification also. If the particular, I mean, like PF, if PF is there, so there are certain number of PF account number is given. So that can also be shared. The whole detail can also be shared with the help of softwares very
Mhm.
easily. You
Yes.
don't have to fill up the form and then go and verify that. There is no need.
You
Everything
just
is
need to
handy.
mention the slab bars of each and everything, and
Yes,
it will
yes,
calculate
yes,
in it. Only.
yes.
Yeah.
The if the like you can say the working hours are also mentioned, the calculation will also be done according to that. If a company is particularly working on working hours, so it is easing up the whole process. You don't have to count the hours work minutes work. Things are done very easily.
Yes. And yes, if you are working in an MNC company and with number of 700 or 600, it is very
Yes, yes,
difficult to go with the manual work, like
yes, yes,
keep on checking their attendance, then their appraisal part, or if I
yes,
say about
definitely.
their, if any compensation we need to give them. So yes, through the tech thing, nowadays, in terms of, we can say, the attendance part also,
Hmm.
the biometric thing we have come up with,
Yes,
or we have come
yes,
with the
yes.
RFID card. They just need to
Hmm.
do the punching and all. If they have been missed out or something has been happened, so they can regularize their attendance also, and they can take their approval of HR or uh, of their manager.
Hmm.
So these things make the things very easily in terms of calculating their
Yes.
attendance in terms of payroll. So at the time of payroll, we don't find any kind of difficulties, and we can
Ye-
accumulate the things, and we can make the final things accordingly.
Hmm.
So yes, I think so. I have one question over here from the Nidhi Chirasma. Like, she's saying, like many of us faces the same issue when the teammate or employee are going well in terms of performance or productivity, and after some time they turn less productivity, or we can say not focus on their work at that time. What we have to do? If any of the of our employees doing well, we are appraising
Hmm.
that employee, and after some certain point of time, he or she feels like, yes, I am a performer. So at that point of view, or he or she is starting performing low. So, and that scenario,
Maybe
what?
confidence that
How it
I
can be
have
improved.
achieved this. I'll do in next month as well. But
Hmm.
like he or she will not see what the other candidate is doing, what the other team member is doing.
Yeah. Okay, so moving to our next topic, yeah, performance management. So keeping a check on whether the employees are doing the assigned tasks well or not is a big challenge
Hmm.
for the HR department.
Hmm.
And moreover, designing strategies to increase the employees' efforts towards company goals and strategies to measure employees'
Yes.
performance often requires a lot of effort from the human resource manager. So yes, Harshita, how can we, track the things if we say that by using the tech solutions? Yeah.
Okay. Before giving tasks, the manager will assign the task with a particular detail, giving the time, working hours, giving estimated time to the employee, to the subordinate. The person who is working on that will be calculating the hours worked, the detail on which the person is work, and then they will submit their work. This will and also that will like if I was clicked on the submit button, the data will be entered, which will be giving the time and what time I have submitted. So it will help in real time tracking first of all. Along with that, you can also get to know that whether the superior has given the task to perform within this many hours, how many hours have the candidate has taken, have the employee has taken, right? You can compare both. Along with that, the final output, that hours are taken, he has taken less hours, but what about the final output? If the output is not good, so there is no need for giving that task to that particular person. So everything can be measured, output can ultimately be measured by the team TL only. But they can get to know that how in how much time the particular subordinate has done this task. They can
Yeah.
check the quality of the task. Using such software, you can measure the performance. I'm talking about I'm talking this on daily basis, and then you can go on with a particular weekly, monthly, quarterly basis, which will help to ultimately measure their quarter performance. If you are taking for an example quarterly performance, you are appraising them, so you can easily compare to the particular employee within that employee as well, along with the other employee as well who have done the similar or kind of tasks. So it will help up, and that will be also be transparent to
Yeah.
each. So there won't be any feeling of that the particular TL has been biased with the employees. So there will be easing up with the whole this performance management process as well, that it will be clear, it will be uh, to the point. There might be 360-degree performance feedback as well, when you can use that tech as well.
Yeah.
And also you can say that if I have talked about the quarter performance thing, so the transparency will be there with the employee as well, so he can also get to know on which thing I'm lacking and what particular work on topic I have to work on, so that I can get a great appraisal. I can be I can feel like, yeah, I have done this thing.
Yeah, and if I talk about the more into it, the tech one. So yes, nowadays, like there are, if you talk about the softwares, the employee can maintain their daily tasks on this
Hmm.
software according to their milestone, which has
Yes,
been
yes.
assigned to them. And yes, at the time of appraisal, we can the software only the calculates the thing in its own way, so that we can easily come to know like. what the things has done by the talent in the entire year, and how much appraisal can be offered to that particular employee, so that it should be biased with the employee
There
side
won't
and
be any human bias. Yes,
human bias.
yes, everything is transparent, so they won't be judging the HR as well. That
Yes.
they given
It's
particular
just
employee
it's
good
just
appraisal.
like we need to mention or input the different slab of different
Yes,
things of the employee, and we can calculate the things accordingly.
yes, and
Yeah,
they can also get to know their performance on daily basis,
performance on daily basis. Yes,
where they are lacking and what they have to work on. So that will ultimately give benefit to the overall performance of organization.
yes,
The customer, the you are delivering to the customer, that will also be improved.
yes, correct. Okay, so moving to our next topic, that is administration of employee benefits. So yes,
Yes.
here we are providing the right benefits to the employees according to their posts, legal
Hmm.
requirements, and motivational requirements. And this all involves efforts from the HR's side. So yes, Harshita, like if we say about the administration benefits, so like what do you think into looking into today's scenarios? So how should we treat with this thing, or we need to deal with this thing? Talking about the tech part. Yeah.
Yeah, using such softwares, employees are also getting to know, as we have discussed, what they are positive with, what they are negative with. So that is the for employee benefit, you can say that things are transparent. They can get to know what they are lacking, what they are doing well. So that will ease up the part of an HR to explain them what what exactly the scenario is. That will ease up the process. That will they will feel like they will their own self, they will feel that I have to work on this particular thing or field. So that will be beneficial for them as well. Using such technologies, the things are very transparent, as we have discussed. So it is kind of giving a positive impact to employees as well. If they are taking it as positive, giving the positive impact, so that they are working accordingly. There is nothing much to say on this, because we have almost covered everything. In hiring and onboarding, we can say, in employee engagement activity as well, in terms of, we have said the employer branding, everything is interrelated. If I'm talking about employer branding, the employee turnover is already mentioned. If I'm talking about employee turnover, hiring is already a part of that. So all these things are interconnected, and all these things will work very smoothly if we are using a particular software. It will take some time. There will be there will be needing of an HR, of management, of employees as well, to give their input in that particular thing, and then work out. So every that can only be happen when you are using it, and when you are learning from it, and that learning is a continuous process. So yeah, if you are using a particular software for a particular thing, you can use another software for another thing.
Yeah, so like I would like to say, like in talking about the administration part, yes, data management is one of the key role that
Hmm. Yes.
HR has to be maintained. If you talk about the employee benefits in terms of their their birthdays, their
Yes.
anniversaries, or if any of the employee has completed so many years in our
Yes.
organization. So like HR has to maintain all these data, like to make their as I said, environment friendly to our employees. Like they should feel like the HR is someone is there to take care
Taking care, they
of
taking
them.
care of that particular
Yeah.
person. Yes.
Work
Yes.
is important, but apart from this, what other things the companies providing to their employees, so
Yes,
that also
they are
matters.
giving their their maximum time to company, so
Yeah.
they have to feel that they
What
are the
in
family.
return, what we are providing to them.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So this also plays the major role over here. Okay, now coming to our next topic is, I think so. It has been already like covered in our previous topic, that is expense management.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So like, if you talk about the HR term point of view, like administrative tasks to reimburse the expense incurred by office workers and
Hmm.
employees. This expense include but are not limited, if you talk about in terms of their flights, their car rental, lodging, meals, laundry, and other types of employees initiated expenses that the company agreed to pay for. So yes, Hashita, would like to add something on this?
uh, for expenses, you can also say that the employee can have the reimbursement, not instant, like if someone has traveled from Rajkot to Surat for a particular meeting, or and they're staying for a day or two, they will enter that expenses in HR's data, that I have incurred this many expenses. So the employer has is bound with the employee on which term they have agreed. Like on a particular expenses they will have to bear. If a person is some companies are also giving allowances for house rent. If a person is staying on PG, they are providing some of the benefits. So all these expenses are well maintained in HR data
Yes.
if the software is used, because for when the team is big, you are not going to do everything manually. You will just enter it initially. If there are changes in that, they will be updated, but you are not going to do it on every monthly basis. While you are calculating salary, you will just check that past data, how is the house rent allowance, how much is its performance bonus, how much is its PF, how many percentage calculation on taxes. Everything is there from the beginning. You just have to enter the required field. You just have to fill that required field, and yes, the everything is come up with in a particular PDF or format. There is no need to go on each and every detail every time. If there
Yes,
are changes, you can update.
especially in the MNC companies, it is very
Hmm.
useful, to
Hmm.
maintain the
Yeah.
proper data of the, employees' expenses. Let's say if an employee is, traveling from one zone to another zone of the same
Yes.
company,
Yes.
so at that time he or she can easily, go to the portal and book their particular flights, tickets, or train
Yes.
any he or she wants to convey with. So that easily it easily, maintain or get pop up into our HR data, so that we at the time of the payroll we can come to know that so and so expenses has to be added by us, so that we cannot miss that part.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So our last and the interesting topic, like remote workforce management. So like, after the COVID, it has
Hmm.
come the habit of each and every, the new joiners and the existing employees, that is work from home.
Yes.
So here the shift of the virtual workplace has added another task in our human resource management. So they have to handle, so it's like we have to handle and manage the workforce without even meeting them physically also. So yes, Hashira, what is your views on this? Like,
uh, um, if I summarize each topic we have discussed, from hiring, onboarding, training, uh, remote work, almost I have covered every topic in terms of remote workforce only, because that is where the HR softwares are uh, playing a major role, because you have to maintain each and everything so easily and so accessible to other HRs as well. If you are working on on an MNC, with them there are so many HRs. So with the help of softwares, the data is accessible to each and every HR. uh, in terms of remote workforce management, we are talking that they can be connected through any device. First of all, they can work at any time. Like, they, if they are is like they are comfortable working in at night, they can also work at night. They don't have to they are not bound to give a particular time to the organization. If the work is done, then they can go and live that particular task. They just have to provide the update. The particular update is definitely going to be there. But for remote workforce management, you can say that we are able to connect with different time zones as well.
Yes.
If an Indian company is hiring someone from US, or US company is hiring someone from India, they they can work at particular time, and still the things are working so smooth. Many companies are working like that, like this, and working so smoothly. And how? Using such softwares. You are interconnected, you are constantly going through this conference meetings, the phone calls, the meetups. This will ease up your particular task. There is no always need to write down the long emails with the particular information, particular steps you have to follow. You can easily make the other candidate or other employee explain, understand what you require, as we are doing right now. We
Yes.
are on the same time zone, but it might happen that someone from another time zone is also listening to us, also watching us. So the technology is ease up all these things. So remote working is now the new concept, and we have to accept that. We
Yes.
have to, even if we don't want, we have to accept that.
Yes. Actually, like after coming the tech system in our workforce management, like we are comfortable in everything. Like if you talk about the work from home, yes,
Yes,
this due to this like Google Meet, the things are getting happen and it is possible to do the things. Yeah,
yes,
and is talking about just keep and update the things, that is one of the key, you can say the major role of the work from home employees that has to be
yes,
done by them,
yes,
or else it will be a big hurdle in terms of business.
yes,
And yeah, uh, so Harshita, like it was a very exciting panel discussion with you, and like I hope our
thank
audience
you.
has gained some deep knowledge from this session in terms of HR tech
Yes,
solutions. And if anyone has been missed out, so like this session has been recorded in our LinkedIn and our YouTube. I will share the link with you. You can go and have a look on that, on this our meetup again. So now, ladies and gentlemen, like after listening all these challenges in terms of like HR industries, like we have come up with and like exciting things over here, that is we called the high tech talent. Like it is one of the tech solution we have come up in the HR industry. So like now I'm going to explain to you like what is the high tech talent is all about and how it works. So high tech talent is a tech job tech focused job platform we have created over here, and we are focusing only the talents who are from the IT professionals in this platform. High tech talent is a part of our tech job fair. So like after the event of the TGF gets over, the high tech talent platform works get start in terms of recruitment. Yes, we are connecting the talents from the 14 countries as we have the companies with us from the 14 countries who are tied with us. We are a recruitment platform for the IT and digital marketing platforms, or the jobs you can say. So here, the hiring problems which we are facing in today's scenario between the tech companies and the talents, that is the transparency, efficiency, and technical misunderstanding, which we are solving in through this platform. So here how it works, like in terms of, if we say in terms of the hiring solution. So here the talent register in our platform, and before their profile gets visible to the companies, the profile gets pre-screened by our talent advocates. Uh, and after we take their we do the pre-screen like by taking their personal interview and their code review. So we judge them in terms of if their talents are actively seeking the new opportunities, if they are technical capable or not, their culture fit and linguistic ability we are checking. And after that we approve that profile and it gets visible to the talent sorry it get visible to the companies, and we can show them the real talents which they are looking for. So here the whole process which I have told to you, like how we are pre-screening the talents and how the talents can register us, and they can their profile can visible to the companies. Like the registration, once they do the registration, they get pre-screened by our talent advocate, and after getting the pre-screen, their profile gets approved, and their profile can get visible to the companies, and companies can easily contact or schedule the interview with them through this platform according to their requirement. So our motto is here like we are reducing the time consuming of the pre-screen part of the companies, so that we are just showing them the real talents, and according to their requirement they can source the talents through this platform, and they can able to contact them easily. So here how we are different from others. So like I'm not saying that the other portals are not good. Like they are doing good in their domain. So like here how we are different. I'm just letting you people know. Like we are just a reverse recruiting platform. So here reverse recruiting platform as in like um, in other people in other portal, if you people can see that the after registration talent gets registered, the talent has to apply to the company, but here the company is applying to the talents according to their requirements. Okay. And yes, we are providing the pre-screened talents to the companies, so that the company doesn't has to go with the screening part. And as we are providing them the pre-screened talents, and we are showing them the real talents what they are looking for, and according to their requirement they can contact to the talents, and can have a good recruitment, and can easily have a selection process with them. And like in other portals, if you see that it involves a very time consuming process of shortlisting the CVs, but here we are giving them the freedom of shortlisting the resumes. uh, yes, here we are providing the recruitment process in a very uh, short and direct hiring. In our portal, we are welcoming only the talents from the IT background, and in other portals, if you see, uh, they are into the many sectors, and we are welcome in our portal. We are welcoming the fresh talents every day, and with one-time position opening. And in other portals, if you see, the companies has to bear the pain of posting the same job again and again. So thank you. If any of the company is interested in our portal, I'm sharing the link with you of our highertechtalent.com. You can register yourself and have a good talent what you're looking for. Thank you. Okay, so any questions from our viewers? Okay, so Harshita, would you like to say something about our tech job fair and higher tech talent? Like after listening this, what do you feel like in terms of the tech solutions? What our topic for the day?
You are first of all reducing the time of the companies, like
Yeah.
as a mediator you are working for
Hmm.
the employee for the employer, and you are helping the employer to find out the best talent what according to their skills what they are requiring. They don't need to go on no particular some portals and look through the resumes and screen and then take interviews. You are just you take the initial part very seriously. You are doing all these things. You are just after then the delivering part and the finalization part will be from the side of employer. This will definitely this is easing up the work from the employer's side, and they are even getting the best talent what they are looking for. So this is very beneficial, and along also this is only be possible using the HR software as only. Like you are majorly working on IT field, and the requirements are high on that. But from that requirements and from the candidates, you have to select a particular candidate to your to the for the employer. But using such technology, you are easing up the overall task of the employer. So that is very great work you are doing. And yes, we all are looking forward for this new changes we are having in this HR domain. And very grateful to be the part of this.
Yeah. Thank you, Harshita, for sharing your thoughts. Yeah, so like Harshita will, wait for some time if any of our viewers have some question
Yes.
for us, so
Yes.
we can answer to them. So here I have shared my high tech talent link. If any of the company wants to register with us to use our portal. Okay, so Harshita, how was your experience, like your previous experience?
Okay. First
Yeah,
of all, I'm in such a session for the very first time. It was exciting. I was nervous. Definitely,
yeah,
but overall the experience is good. Some points I agree that I have missed out, like from my end, because of this nervousness. Some things I have just forgotten what to and how to say, so that's okay. I'll take care of that from next time. And yeah, the overall the session was good, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity
thank
to
you,
present myself. And thank you so much for the viewers as well who have joined. The session was really good, really insightful for everyone, and I hope that you get the results what you are reaching for with the help of these meetups, and the benefits you are providing. This is really great. Things you are going through, I wish you all the best, and good luck for your future, the advancement you are doing.
thank you, Harshita, and I also, congratulate to you, like, as this was your first session, and yes, you have made it, and it was a quite insights you have shared with us and to our viewers about the tech part of HR industry, what earlier it was, and now uh, the now looking into the current scenario, how it is doing. So
Yes.
yes, it is very recommendable to everyone. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Okay, so we'll wait for a few more minutes, and like
Sure.
it's already like the wrap up session for us. So yeah, after that we
Yeah.
can end this session. Yeah.
Okay, so Shita, it has been already 12, and we can end up our session over here. And thank you once
Yes.
again to all our viewers to join our session and gain the good knowledge. And once again, if anyone has been missed out, they can go to our LinkedIn page and the YouTube page. They can see our this session once again, and they can gain the knowledge. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thanks once again. Bye.
Thank you.